Okay, here we are doing a little test drive in Exorcist number 01. This is the first Exorcist that we built, and you might have seen it on the dyno maybe a month ago. I think it made around 950 horsepower at the rear wheels. And my guy said, hey boss, you ought to do a quick video and tell our clients and potential clients on how they can order an Exorcist. So I thought, well, rather than stand around the shop, stand next to the car, why don't we just go for a ride down the highway? So this isn't a quarter-mile blast, this isn't a top speed run, this is just cruising, and it's actually a very easy car to drive. It's surprisingly quiet. I mean, certainly the blower will start to make some noise, and the exhaust will make a little bit of noise when we start drop it down a gear or two. And that's just part throttle. So we're just cruising in 6th gear. And we got our cross on the dash. Got the rosary beads hanging from the mirror. Okay, so let's get down to the business. You know, we've had a lot of interest in the Raptor and the Exorcist as well. I think we've sold around a dozen Exorcists in the last couple months. So here's the process and how you get your Exorcist. A couple different ways you can do it. If you already own a new ZL1 Camaro, then you can send it to us, and we can do the package. It takes, depending on which options you're going with, it's usually about an 8 to 12 week build time. Most of our clients are coming to us and they don't own the new ZL1. So they say, hey, I want the Exorcist turnkey. How can I do that? If you call us up, if you don't already have a dealer, we will help you spec out the car, place the order through one of our recommended dealers. The vehicle will be built exactly to your specification, and then will be drop shipped from the factory to the local Chevy dealer here nearest our shop, and we're just outside of Houston, Texas. That's the easiest, most turnkey way of doing that. We can spec it out to whether you want a coupe, you want a convertible, automatic, manual. I prefer the 10-speed automatic for a variety of reasons. It will be the faster of the two. Currently I'm driving the 6-speed manual. But if you want to beat the demon in the quarter mile, it's going to take having the 10-speed automatic. That's just the way it is. And I like the 10-speed auto, although I like the manual too. So I'll take either one. But if I had to specifically order a vehicle, I would probably go with the 10-speed. I would go with the 10-speed automatic. So you know, if you've got a vehicle you're looking to trade in, you know, you could certainly go to your local Chevy dealer and say, hey, Mr. Chevy dealer, you know, I want to get an Exorcist, and they can call us up. They can help you with your trade. They can help you with your financing. And again, once you spec out your base car, again with the options that you like, then they can have it drop shipped to the Chevy dealer nearest us here near Houston, and we'll arrange for transportation, bring it into our shop. And let's see, I was spinning the tires pretty bad earlier. Let's see if I can get some stick. Spinning. Oh yeah. Come on. Hard not to do that. Okay. The Exorcist really has kind of a dual personality. At the lower RPMs, it doesn't hit as hard as our 850 package from right when you hit the throttle. But good grief, when it hits about 4,000 RPM, that big blower just like takes over, and it goes from like 4,000 to 7,000 RPM, like snapping your fingers. So I wasn't really intending to do that, but it just kind of happened. So anyway, it is what it is. But what a cool car. You know, questions we'll get, hey, you know, when you guys gonna run down the quarter mile? Well, hey, it's Texas and it's summertime and it's 100 degrees. So, you know, I'm sure we could go out and probably crack something into the 9s, but you know, it's probably not gonna beat a 965 when it's 100 degrees. So we'll wait for the fall. We'll wait for it to cool off a little bit, and we'll see what she does. Runs on pump gas. We run Shell V-Power 93 octane fuel. Can we ship it internationally? Absolutely. I believe we've got orders from customers in the Middle East and maybe a few going to Europe. What else about the Exorcist? You know, how does it compare to the Demon? Well, I mean, look, the Demon's going to be a badass car. I mean, the Demon is going to be, you know, quarter mile drag ready to run, you know, under 10 seconds straight out of the factory, which is totally awesome. will be comparable, maybe a little bit quicker, but also beware that there's guys out there with demons that'll be sending them to us for more horsepower. So there's always the back and forth of the horsepower wars. But what I really like about the Exorcist, or where I would say it sets it apart from Demon and other vehicles in that very niche segment of super muscle car, is that the Exorcist will be an all-around performer. It's not just designed to run the quarter mile at a time. It's designed to be a very easy to drive on the street car. You could run it down the quarter mile, crack off nines, and you could also take it to a road course and have some respectable lap times around Circuit of the Americas. So we really kind of look at the Exorcist package and the Exorcist vehicle as being a kind of a decathlete. It does all things well, and it's comfortable. It's got a nice interior. What else about the Exorcist? Got a back seat, got a trunk. It's not as roomy as the Demon. The Demon's probably a little bit more comfortable. I've been in a Demon. I'm just referring to the Hellcat Challenger in general. I'm sure we'll get a Demon in here at some point soon. But that's about it. If you have any other questions on how to order the Exorcist, just give us a call, 979-885-1300. You can go talk to your local dealer. They can reach out to us and ask us how the process works. And again, if you're just looking for a turnkey vehicle, you can call us up. If you want to trade a vehicle or do financing, then your Chevrolet dealer. We have Chevrolet dealers here close to us in Houston that can help do that. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you hopefully at the racetrack soon. Thanks.